Here is why you keep fighting about the same things over and over again, and this is what is really happening. In your marriage, the issue is never the issue sometimes, as simple as that sounds. It could be a lot of other things, interfacing between the both of you. Have you noticed that you and your spouse can just fight about the same context? For example, money, chores, respect, communication, and no matter how much you talk about it, it feels like you're stuck in the same place. It's not that you don't love each other. Let's correct that, right? It's just that you are fighting the symptom. You are not addressing the root. Hi, my name is Nike Folagbade, and I'm a trauma-informed family life coach and therapist. And I help individuals and couples heal from emotional trauma so that you can begin to thrive in love, life, and purpose. So let me tell you what is really happening beneath those repeated arguments and how you can begin to finally break this cycle. Trust me, when I'm done with this, you'll realize all the while that there's actually so much more happening. Now, the first thing is this: you are actually reacting to pain, not even this present moment. Most of the fights that you guys are having is not even about what's happening. It's just the fact that this same cycle represents something deeper. When your spouse raises their voice, sometimes it's not even their tone that hurts you. It's the memory of not being listened to while growing up. It's the memory of watching your father shout at your mother. It's the memory of your siblings trying to bully you that actually shows up in that moment. So when they forget to even call, it's not even about the call. Sometimes it's about just feeling unseen or important, right? And when you overreact, it's not because you don't know they love you. Sometimes your nervous system just remembers all this pain that you have tried to forget. And that's why the same argument keeps coming back. Your past is trying to heal through your present relationship. And you cannot continue to ignore it, because you will keep attaching the past to your spouse and to their present activities. And until you heal the heart, you keep repeating the same pattern. It's time to rise up. It's time to confront what you've been through. Do you see? The second is that you're listening to win, not to understand. And the more you do this, you miss out on the ability to connect deeply with your spouse. You see, in conflict, many times people are preparing their defense. And trust me, I've been there. Your partner is still talking, but you have already calculated all that you will say. And then you start to interrupt, correct, justify. And instead of listening with empathy, you just blow it up. Let's be honest. Sometimes I know that you seek connection, but you're sometimes trying to prove that you're right. And in marriage, being right without being loving is a kind of loss. So try this. Next time there is tension, pause and say, "Help me understand what you're trying to say." Then repeat what you heard before giving your opinion. Because these small shifts can actually turn an argument into connection. You'll be amazed at the fact that what you're assuming is not what your spouse is even saying, even though it sounds very familiar. Do you see that? When you apply that principle, you turn fights into opportunities for growth, and that's what every marriage needs at this point. The third one is you are fighting for control. You're not fighting for connection. Many of those repeated conflicts are actually about power struggles in disguise. One person wants to be heard, the other person wants to be respected. Somehow you both want to feel safe, but you're just fighting to be the one maintaining the biggest stance. For example, a husband might say, "You never respect me," and a wife is saying, "You don't listen to me." You see, underneath those statements is actually the same need: connection. So instead of defending your position, ask the question: what does my spouse need to feel safe right now? If they are lamenting about how they have been stressed with work, it's not the time to start trying to fix them without even showing that you care, because safety will create the softness, and the softness will open the heart. Remember, you don't just want to be a person in your spouse's life. You want to be a person that actually cares, someone that they can actually depend on. And the more you are that dependable person, you are providing the emotional safety that is required to get deeper into other things in your home. Now, the fourth thing is that you are recycling those issues. You're not resolving them. You know, many times when you fight as a couple and you make up and then you go quiet, you see, those your making up strategy, it's not the right thing to do. I'm not saying you should not make up, but you see, resolve these issues. When you don't resolve it, you are just pausing and postponing the pain, because real resolution means addressing the belief behind those behaviors. So if you keep fighting about money, maybe it's not about the figure, it's about fear of lack, fear of failure, fear of being controlled, or you are an ambitious person and your partner is complacent. Do you see? When you find the belief behind that particular conflict, you can actually now begin to break the pattern. Otherwise, you keep recycling pain without even changing the situation in itself, right? Colossians 3:13 says, bear with each other and forgive one another. If any of you has a grievance, forgive as the Lord forgive you. So being able to go to the roots and acknowledging what it is will lead you into forgiveness. That's how you move further, not recycling. Do you see? The fifth thing is that you have stopped seeing yourselves as a team in your marriage. You see, when you start treating each other as opponents, you know, instead of seeing yourselves as a one-man team, you lose the sense of us. You start saying you and me instead of we. And when the focus shifts from partnership to performance, love begins to feel like work. And the truth is that you're not fighting each other. You should actually be fighting the problem. Shift the perspective. It is not you versus me. It is us versus the issue. That's the only way you can deal with the issue. Don't think your partner is just hard. Can you just put yourselves together and focus on the issue itself? When you return to that mindset, healing will become very possible again. Do you understand? So when you feel that you're failing, the other person can help you up, because you're meant to lift each other. Lifting yourselves would help you build yourselves, not tear yourselves down. When you stop fighting to win and start fighting to understand, something beautiful will happen. You begin to see that conflict isn't the end of love. It's actually a doorway to deeper connection between the both of you. So next time you find yourself repeating an argument, ask yourself, what is really going on here? What part of me needs healing? What can we do differently? So listen, understand the beliefs, remember, and address that belief so you can break the cycle. Acknowledge your partner's point of view, listen to their opinion, and then come together to agree on the best way forward. But if you feel like, hey, we're not able to get to the roots, we are just fighting, I get you, and I got you. I want you to come over and let's talk about this through couples therapy. But you can also start with my book, Untold Secret Direct Marriages and How to Lead Up with Love If You're a Man. And I'm sure it's going to show you how to resolve conflict with empathy and leadership, and you can begin to build again with the patience and wisdom and grace that your marriage needs. Now, your fights don't have to be repeated. You can redeem what is truly happening, and when you do, you're actually going to make things work for yourselves. So attack the roots, not just the surface. If you loved this video, I want you to like, subscribe, and don't forget to drop your own point of view right in the comments. I want to talk to you. And if you need to get any of my resources, just click on the link and you are good to go. I'll see you in another video. From me to you, bye.